Spoilers and offensive content to come.
Carl's Name Anime Review are the best anime review show on the internet. Everywhere. Every internet that you've ever experienced. We are the best anime review show on them. These are episodes 5, 6, and 7 of Izetta, the Last Witch.
Let's jump right in. For a second there, I thought those were grenades. Forgetting that, technology back here was pretty antique, and flashbulbs only lasted a couple shots. Still, you shouldn't drop them on the floor. I love how she rides the cannon / anti-tank weapon as a Star Wars style speeder bike. That's the imagery I see when I see that.
I don't care who, but in the dub, I want one of these men to be being played by Crispin Freeman. Also, I want every man to be played by Crispin Freeman.
Oh, you mean reverse Hitler there?
Well, no, he's not really reverse Hitler. He's more like alternate history Hitler. Because reverse Hitler would truly be a polar opposite. This he's still got enough, let's call them qualities. I love those vintage, not German propaganda posters. It's the touches in this show, the world building.
Well, they do have a lot of history to take from.
Oh, for sure. It's an alternate history, but it's still making our history its own, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's a real bastard. He's a smart bastard. Oh, they are the best and worst kind of adversary.
The ones who actually think logically about these things.
Mm-hmm.
Now they need to figure out a way to power up a power source that she can drain in the non-power areas.
Yeah, she's got to have a Green Lantern battery of some kind she can carry with her.
Yeah, some gems or something she could power up and use as ammo kind of thing. Ether potions.
Yeah,
there we go.
Indeed. Mana potions.
Yep, there we go. Some blue mana pots.
Yeah.
Okay, fill her up.
Pop the pot. You can't stop. Kill me.
This kid is really unlucky. He seems to be on the front every time.
I hope he got promoted from that last one, and that by the end of the series, he's so high, it's just some kind of made up rank, like triple admiral.
Hey, as long as his rank doesn't become bullet sponge.
Well, admiral would be a navy rank.
Correct.
That's right. It's a triple general.
4-star general.
Triple 5-star general.
Don't think those exist.
Exactly. From certain angles, Bianca looks a lot like Karin from Yuki Yuna. Especially the little bang coming out front.
Okay, but can you actually... if Yuna had to attack actual other humans with her powers, the fight would be over so freaking quickly.
Yuna would be pretty reluctant. She would eventually do it, but... who wouldn't hesitate? Karin.
Togo would have no problem.
It would depend on the situation. If Yuna's in danger, yeah, deal. Or any of her friends. If it's
remember, she's also very country-centric.
Nationalistic, you mean? True, but that means that she doesn't want to give up the lives of the people. I'm just saying that's priority 3 for her.
Okay, granted. But if Yuna is there, those guys are done. She's gonna snipe them from across the country.
Oh, I know. I'm like, obviously, if the Yuki Yuna crew was here, they'd be just this monstrous threat to any army here. I get it, but then the show would be a lot sadder.
Now there's a crossover. Yuki Yuna, Power Rangers.
Man, one of those shows is way too happy to cross over with the other.
Rita's forces are done.
Okay, I think I know I complained in the past about there not being a lot of women in either side's army, but Fine has a secret squad of awesome women snipers, so that kind of helps that complaint out a little bit.
All of a sudden, it's like they heard you. They're like, maybe we need more women in this army. Let's make them awesome.
I suspect this is going to lead to a misunderstanding of Three's company proportions. Jonas overheard. And then the spy's gonna overhear. And then Jonah's gonna get killed. And then the spy's gonna get killed. And then someone somewhere's gonna laugh. And then Mammy's head is gonna just get eaten. And I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh so hard. Because sometimes when I'm feeling down, there are a few things I'll do. One, I'll look at Rob Liefeld art, and its terribleness will immediately cheer me up. Two, I'll think of Mammy's head being devoured, and it will immediately cheer me up.
You know what cheers me up?
Yeah, what?
Knowing that I'm going to make you watch the new fucking Madoka stuff.
No, only if Mammy dies in every episode. These are my conditions. If you cannot guarantee Mammy gets murdered in every episode, it doesn't even have to be in a comical way. She just has to die in every episode, is all I'm saying. Because fuck Mammy, she's the worst. And so is that show. Let's watch more Izetta. Fuck corsets.
Corsets were one of the stupidest, most uncomfortable things they ever put a woman through.
Now, if anyone out there wears corsets or bindings or anything similar like that, by all means, we don't judge you. We're not judging anyone who wants to. Just people
As a
who...
fashion statement, this was stupid.
Just people who are forced into it and don't really want to wear one. Yeah, that's the issue.
And the corsets they're showing here and what they're doing to her were to make them seem more petite and everything else. Versus the corsets that people wore as fashion that weren't, strangling you. I mean, there are actually written doctors' accounts of women of high standing passing out because they were only able to breathe. Like, it was pushed in so much, their lungs could only hold like a fifth of what they normally do.
Yeah, bad. That's bad. That's bad.
This isn't a fashion statement. This is stupidity. Oh, you look, a couple centimeters thinner. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Hey, beauty standards are so stupid even today, Every single one of these 4 fall 2016 shows we're watching have an everyone is gay for character. Everyone's gay for Yuri, everyone's gay for Nozomi, everyone is gay for Kokona, and everyone's gay for Fine. Them talking about acquiring foreign weaponry to study reminds me of a little known piece of Halo lore that I always found fascinating, that you only read about in one of the games in a little sub-entry where you can play like that horde mode against the elites. Mm. That there was a faction of the elites called heretics that were a specific division within the Covenant that actually practiced with human weaponry and exclusively used human weaponry. And I always found that interesting that in the very xenophobic Covenant, there was still a small little side division that would just exclusively use these supposedly inferior weapons for their Covenant.
Well, but it makes sense, because if you're familiar with the enemy's weapons, you know exactly what they can do and how they can be used against you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, exactly. Plus, hey, the enemy's weapons might be great.
Yeah. She's gone from being a hunted, hated individual to people actually looking at her as something positive.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I like that she's not getting used to it, because it's something she's never known.
For sure. I like that this episode has not just been a fan service episode. It's just
I was worried.
A bit of relaxation, a bit of seeing Sieg and Major Berkman's workings. I like the character of Sieg. I hope that he's not a traitor or something. I hope that he really is the guy who will do anything for Fine's country, and that even if it means crossing lines. And I think Major Berkman, I don't know, this show has a multi-season vibe to it, and I get this feeling that the Emperor of Germania is not going to be our final villain in episode 12 or 13. I think it's going to be Major Berkman.
Maybe.
はい。それでこちらが本題なのですが、私をブリタニアに派遣していただけないでしょうか。
ブリタニアだと？
来週、ゲールと敵対する同盟国家軍と亡命政府の主犯が集まる会議が開催される予定なのです。最近、帝国が北に目を向けていることへの対応と、何よりこの戦争に突如現れた魔女という存在について話し合いが持たれると、アトランタ合衆国も出席するとのことで、これこそ我々が求めていたチャンスなんです。説得次第で同盟各国に大陸への再出兵を促すことができるかもしれない。
待て、ジーク。その会議、皆が知りたいのはイゼッタの力なのではないのか？ならば私とイゼッタが行く。フィーネ様
That seems unwise.
Actually, it makes perfect sense.
Dave, here to explain why is you.
Number one, if they can guarantee themselves that they actually have power in the areas that they're going to be in, how fast would she get there with Izetta?
But then you have assholes like Major Berkman who are already figuring out that there's flaws to the witch, and all you're doing is giving assholes like that more clues. These guys aren't dumb. They have to know that their deception has holes. They can't be so arrogant as to think nobody will figure out the magic trick.
And that might be, but her being there in person with Izetta does a much stronger front than sending Spy Master.
I don't know, it seems like...
Spy Master C going, it makes more sense with Izetta going.
It seems like a bad idea.
I get where you're coming from as far as the whole clues thing, but you have to take risks in war.
They are at war, you're not wrong. I guess if I was in the room and an advisor with them, my concern would be A, giving away those clues, and B, okay, the last witch, what if that's not the case? How do you know there aren't other witches out there who aren't malevolent, who aren't like your nice white witch, you know, like... Because here's the thing, if this show is more than one season, you know they're going to do that. You know there's going to be other witches and magic users.
We don't know if there is going to be a second season. There hasn't even been a hint of that so far for it.
Oh, there better be. I like this show too much for it to just last 12 to 13 episodes.
And unlike the Jedi/Force users argument, maybe she actually knows that she is the last.
Again, it's very easy to kill a lot of something. It's almost impossible to kill all of something.
I get that, but you can, within your fiction, if you actually make it that all of them are actually linked. And you actually know when your friends are being picked off.
Okay, if that's the case, which she hasn't given any hint that she has this power.
We have no idea yet.
But but there's a counter to that. If that was the case, maybe other witches figured out a way to hide themselves, you know?
It all depends how they want to develop their fiction.
Oh, for sure. I'm just saying that as an intelligence officer, what I'm thinking of is...
These are questions that should have been asked.
Yeah, like, how do we know she's the last witch? You know what? A few months ago, we didn't know witches existed, and now we know, and now we're all certain, absolutely certain there's only one? That seems a bit too pompous.
It does, but there's gotta be a reason why she says, and why she was told she's the last.
You have to stop her from doing shit like announcing her presence to the whole world. which is an interesting gambit. I love that they did that in the show.
Something tells me she's gonna take it really hard when people start dying in front of her.
People she likes.
Yeah.
She has committed acts of wanton mass murder against the Germanians.
I mean, once she starts losing people she knows and has talked to, it's going to hit her really hard.
It's going to be difficult.
We'll see if she breaks down or goes Saiyan.
I could see Izetta turning into... Well, hang on. This is worth our time to discuss.
Oh no, I did not mean to start a Saiyan talk.
So Goku took hundreds of episodes to reach Super Saiyan Blue. Papika took 2 episodes to reach Super Saiyan Blue. Therefore... Izetta should reach Super Saiyan Blue.
Does that mean Coconut only took a couple episodes to go Super Saiyan Red?
Super Saiyan Rose. That's
whatever.
Goku Black's transformation. It's Rose. Although one could argue that the merged Zamasu is currently Super Saiyan Rose, even though he has white hair. I love that guy's voice. Zamasu's going to be a tough English voice to fill, I think. And he should be Crispin Freeman. I'm not even kidding. Best Zamasu, Crispin Freeman. Crispin, if you're out there, have your people contact my people. For no reason.
Just give Funimation a call. They'll hire you.
We're gonna have to probably do the Dragon Ball Super dub at some point.
Oh, fucking yeah.
Do we have to do the first 2 arcs, though? Can we skip? Can we just skip right to the tournament?
Yes.
Tournament? Okay.
Listen,
I don't like 99.9% of the time. I hate when you suggest not watching episode 1. This is one time I'll cave.
Look, I've seen both the movies. I've got the details. Moving on.
Yeah, agreed.
Greetings, folks. Carlos here. Huge spoilers. I know we put a spoiler warning at the beginning, but this is a huge spoiler. Make sure you go watch this episode before you continue watching our review.
軍曹ありがとうございます。でも俺もうちょっと考えてみます。
いいから言えよ。
軍曹なぜ
動脈を打ち抜いた。放っておけば10分と持たないぞ。さあ吐け。お前が知ったという魔女の秘密を。
どうしてこんな。
もう一度言う。吐け。
誰が。
ヨナス、貴様には妹が2人、弟が1人。今俺の仲間がすぐ近くに潜んでる。わかるな。
俺が聞いたのはイゼッタさんは
ヨナス一等兵か。
そうです。
ヨナス、君に聞きたいことがある。君は国を守るためなら何でもできるか。
もちろんです。
ありがとう。すまない。
I love Sieg. I love that he's willing to do that. Poor Jonas. All this build-up just to get murdered to protect the secrets. Oh my god, if Fine or Izetta find out about that. Sieg this is why I like the show, these characters. Sieg is willing to be a monster for the exact, because he loves the same things that Fine and Izetta love, right? I love that there's a character like that in their army. If they did not have that character as part of their group, you would be missing that key element.
There's always somebody close that has to make the hard decisions.
Exactly.
So that the person in charge's hands are clean.
Exactly. I love seeing that was an awesome and really shocking scene. Truly shocking. I thought for sure that Sieg was gonna, like, I probably should have seen this coming, having watched as much fiction and anime as I have, but wow, what a good scene that was. Also, folks, there will be spoilers in this review. If you have not seen this episode of Izetta the Last Witch, do not watch what you just saw.
Oh, like, literally coming up on that segment of this review, you need to have one of our giant spoiler things of, if you do not want this spoiled, pause and go watch this episode.
Should I do that? It would be a lot funnier. No, you're right. We said spoilers at the beginning.
Still,
right.
That's a big one.
Dave, I respect the fact that you are here. I know I say I'm going to murder you a lot, because I am.
Wow, all that build up with Jonas just to kill him.
See, that was a good death. I hate unnecessary character death. That was powerful and arguably necessary. And Jonas was built so he will be missed. It's not just shocking for the sake of it. It's not just, oh, we're gonna kill Eris now because we can. Also, my copy called her Eris, and I know some people's copies had Aerith. I guess later revisions changed it to Aerith, and the first print was Eris.
Yeah, mine was Eris too.
Yeah, because we jumped right on that shit.
Well, actually, I didn't play it for a long time after you, because I only got the PC version. And my copy still said Eris.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I thought the PC version said Aerith for sure. Because that was an updated translation.
Nope, Eris.
I don't think you're right. What am I arguing for? I don't care for Eris.
There you go.
Stupid, overrated ass character.
Just change your name to Deadbeat.
I might just go play that game again just to do that.
Yeah, no, that just would you do anything to save the country?
Here's the thing: if I'm Sieg, yeah, you're damn right.
Yeah.
Look, that sounds harsh, and that's a difficult thing to watch, but that's a good difficult. What I'm feeling right now is so overjoyed that I saw that and shocked at the scene, at myself. It's good. It's good stuff. Good job, Izetta. You made up for the boobs.
I love the fact that she said that.
Should protect them no matter what. Is she gonna take a similar stance
Well,
to
no.
Sieg?
The fact that she said that right after the scene with Sieg, I don't think their level, I'm sure she thinks that, but I don't know if she'd be able to do the exact same thing.
This show has so much depth of character. It's so good. If you're not watching Izetta the Last Witch, what's wrong with you?
On to episode 7.
Yeah, episode 7.
Just friends.
Dave, I treasure our friendship.
Carlos, put down the knife.
Dave, I treasure our friendship.
Put down the knife, Carlos.
I want you to look at them right now, and I want you to say it. I want you to say it. I need you to say it, Dave.
Totally just friends.
Thank you. This makes this a whole lot easier.
Carlos, put down the knife.
It's just a butter knife. I don't think I'll pierce you with it. Well, I think you could murder a man with a butter knife.
Yes, you can. That's hot. I love how Fine actually goes out of her way to tell Izetta why she's doing what she's doing and what she's thinking. It's not just... And again, I'd expect this from Fine, from what they've shown us so far. But it's really easy for a show to get into they're doing it as I say they're doing it, and I'm not going to explain myself.
I agree.
Kind of thing.
I especially like that it's eating Fine up inside, that she has to ask.
Yeah.
As someone who's had to ask for help he does not want to ask for, I understand her pain.
And I love that Izetta wants so much to help her. Because for the first time in her life, she actually has...
stability, friends, a home, family, a lover,
all of the
girlfriend.
above. Except for maybe those last two.
Yeah, okay. Dave.
She has a girl who's a friend.
Dave, I'm going to choke slam you through Hell in a Cell onto some thumbtacks while the crowd yells, "Holy shit, holy shit." And in the back, there will be some asshole yelling, "Just friends." And I'll have them escorted from the building and then shot!
It's the gift that keeps on giving. All these shows are the gift that keeps on giving. Actually, I'm wondering if their subtitling is right for what she's calling her.
Hime-sama? Because Hime-sama
hasn't changed since episode 1, but her title's gone from princess to Archduchess. So I'm pretty sure she's allowed to just call her... don't you think Hime-sama is...
Does Hime only mean princess? Can it mean Archduchess or any other thing? I don't actually know enough about Japanese.
I'd have to look it up, but I don't think so.
Mononoke Hime, yeah. Peach Hime, yeah. Those are my 2 examples.
Yeah.
So, you were asking, before we managed to get it on the mic, how the hell is she going to take the aircraft carrier down, what you think is an analog for the Bismarck? I'm saying that lifting it into low Earth orbit ought to do it right quick.
Granted, but I mean, speaking real world history, the only reason the Allies managed to finally corner the Bismarck was one of their planes that had a torpedo managed to, by fluke, take out their steering mechanism. Therefore, the Bismarck couldn't hide, and the Allies took that fucker out.
I'm pretty sure that the steering mechanism will get taken out when Izetta fucking flings it to the moon.
Well, I don't think she's gonna fling it. I think she'll do one of her magic enforced shots. Hopefully, right down the middle. There's something else I've noticed throughout this show, and the animation. I've given a lot of praise to Yuri.
You're on ice?
Yuri on Ice for its animation and everything else, but this show, if you watch the clothes, they never stand still. Granted, a lot of it is in wind or they're flying or whatever else, but the clothes move like clothes actually would. And that's something very rare for an anime to get right.
There are quite a few shots where they're pretty static, but I do see your point. They do make sure that a lot of that is there. Again, part of the world building.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I could be mistaken, but doesn't your emperor want her alive?
It's easy to say sorry afterward.
Easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission. Not with that emperor. That one guy was afraid he was going to get murdered for failing.
Blame it on somebody else.
Agreed.
One of your pilots did it, not you.
Mm-hmm. Who's the traitor? Who is the Elstad traitor? Is it Bianca? Sieg is too easy, and he murdered. He murdered.
And Bianca, here's the thing: any part of her little guard unit / assassination group, they're watching each other too much. Be a little bit hard for Bianca to be the traitor as well.
It would be easiest for their commander to do it, and Bianca seems to be the person in charge. She'd have the most alone time and the most time to have an excuse to be alone and prep.
Maybe.
And the privilege, the captain's privilege, if you will, right?
I'm thinking the maid.
But she hasn't been privy to stuff like the... No, she has been. She knows about the
Yes.
magic fields, doesn't she?
Yes.
Because she hears all this shit all the time. Oh, man.
And the best spies are the ones who are in the background, not really paid attention.
Alright, that Germanian boy is going to turn traitor so fast. He's going to be like, these people are wonderful. I'm with them now.
Could be. Well, so from the very interesting things from that last 2 minutes. Number one, they've got a witch. Or they've grown a witch, cloned, whatever.
The more than one witch thing came true faster than I thought it would.
Well,
or it's the original White Witch.
Could be.
Who is apparently not good.
We have no idea what's in Section 9.
Oh, Section 9. Why is there always a Section 9? An evil student council, a Section 9.
Yep.
I like this show.
This show has been great.
Agreed.
I like how the ordnance that she continues to throw at things get bigger and bigger as time goes by.
She's going to be hoisting nukes soon enough.
She's done swords, then she was doing frickin' javelins /
Lances, whatever.
And now she's doing almost 1 ton torpedoes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, she's throwing tanks.
She's going to be hucking Death Stars by the time this show is done.
Again, fantastic writing. Animation is great. Honestly, for any of these 4, the Friday 4...
Friday 4 fuckery?
We've been doing, it's gonna take a lot of effort to do a dub.
It's possible. It's possible.
It's totally possible. And I mean, we've seen Funimation simuldub at amazing levels.
Yes, we have.
So, is it possible? Absolutely. But it's also very easy to choose the wrong voice actors for the wrong roles.
Agreed. I agree completely.
So we will see next time. We might actually get into a look at a couple of the dubs that have come out for some of these shows.
Sure, either next time or
eventually
when we're done these.
I mean, a couple of the people who've been commenting on our shows, or on our reviews rather, have been saying that they've been watching the dub and they're great.
True, but I mean, I'm okay with doing that. Purely from an editing standpoint, I would prefer to wait till we're done, just so I'm not working on 8 shows at once.
Well, it'll only be 7, seeing as Flip Flappers is actually getting a dub just further down the line
Sure.
as a complete entity. I'm looking forward to the next.
Me too. You know what I'm always looking forward to? I'm always looking forward to Carl's Dave Anime Rave, the best anime review show on the internet. You can find that at animerave.xyz. And that is all I gotta say.
Tune in next time.